The Galaxy in Crisis, the film opens with a sweeping shot of a galaxy scarred by war. The Galra Empire, led by Emperor Zarkon, has expanded its reign, enslaving entire planets. Whispers spread about a legendary weapon, Voltron, that once defended the universe but has long been lost. Resistance fighters cling to rumors hoping for salvation. The audience is introduced to the high stakes. The galaxy is on the brink of collapse. 5 pilots, 1 destiny on Earth, a secret garrison academy trains space cadets. Among them are Shiro, the experienced leader, Keith, the hot-headed rebel, Pidge, the tech genius, Hunk, the heart and mechanic, and Lance, the sharpshooter and joker. None know their true destiny yet. When a strange signal disrupts their training exercises, they are called into action. Their bond begins to take root, though tensions simmer beneath. The call to adventure, a crash-landing alien craft, brings Princess Allura and her advisor Corrin to Earth. They warn of the Galra Empire's growing threat. Allura reveals that the pilots are destined to wield the Lions of Voltron, ancient sentient machines hidden across the stars. The cadets are skeptical, except Keith, who feels drawn to the idea. With Earth targeted by Galra scouts, they have no choice but to follow Allura. 4. Escape to the stars, the group hijacks a prototype garrison ship and blasts into space. Pursued by Galra drones, they narrowly escape thanks to Pidge's quick hacking. Allura guides them toward the hidden resting place of the Blue Lion, the first key to Voltron's return. Lance bonds instinctively with the Blue Lion, proving his worth. The legend starts to feel real, but danger looms ahead. The Blue Lion awakens. The Blue Lion tests Lance's courage in a psychic trial. He faces visions of his insecurities and failures. When he overcomes them, the Lion accepts him as its pilot. Together they blast through Galra forces, stunning the others with the Lion's sheer power. Allura smiles knowingly. The first piece of Voltron has returned. The journey is just beginning. Trials of the Lions, the team splits up to find the other 4 Lions. Each is hidden on a different hostile world. Keith braves volcanic terrain to claim the Red Lion, proving his fiery determination. Hunk navigates a planet of shifting stone and earns the Yellow Lion through loyalty and bravery. Pidge solves an ancient puzzle temple to unlock the Green Lion's trust. Shiro, haunted by captivity under the Galra, is chosen by the noble Black Lion. Clash with Sendak, Zarkon's top general. Sendak is dispatched to crush the fledgling team. He ambushes them before they can regroup. The Lions fight independently but struggle against the Galra fleet. Shiro commands them to trust one another, beginning to operate as a unit. Though battered, they escape, realizing unity is their only hope. The concept of forming Voltron begins to surface. The legend explained Allura reveals the history of Voltron, a weapon forged to protect life, powered not by machines but by the bond of its pilots. The last pilots fell to betrayal, causing Voltron to be scattered. The cadets wrestle with doubts about filling such legendary roles. Lance and Keith argue, their rivalry threatening the team's cohesion. Yet Shiro insists destiny has brought them together for a reason. A galaxy in need, news spreads across occupied worlds that the Lions have awakened. Resistance groups rally, hoping the return of Voltron can shift the war. The Galra tighten their grip, enslaving planets even harsher to crush hope. Pidge learns her family might be prisoners of the Galra, fueling her determination. The stakes become personal for everyone, deepening their resolve. First formation attempt, the team attempts to combine into Voltron for the first time. At first, nothing happens. Their egos and mistrust interfere. Keith and Lance nearly come to blows in the cockpit. When a Galra destroyer attacks, they force a rushed combination. Voltron forms, but unsteady, barely functional. The bot collapses after one strike and the team barely escapes alive. They realize teamwork isn't optional, it's survival. Shiro's haunted past. Shiro reveals his trauma. During Galra captivity, he was forced to fight in gladiator pits and experimented on, leaving him with a mysterious cybernetic arm. He fears he may be a Galra weapon in disguise. The team reassures him, but his doubts linger. Zarkon senses Shiro through the bond with the Black Lion, hinting at a darker connection. Suspicion brews, testing their trust. Rising hope, the Lions defend a rebel colony under Galra siege. This time, working in better harmony, they save thousands of lives. The people hail them as heroes. The moment boosts morale across the galaxy. For the first time, the pilots feel the weight of being legends. Allura sees in them echoes of the original Paladins of Voltron. Still, the shadow of Zarkon looms. The betrayal of Sendak lures the team into a trap, threatening Pidge's captured family. Against orders, Pidge attempts a solo rescue, putting the team at risk. The others rally to save her, proving their growing bond. Together, they defeat Sendak in a hard-fought battle. But Sendak survives, vowing to destroy them from the inside. The team learns that trust is their greatest weapon. Voltron rises faced with a massive Gal Redknot. The team finally synchronizes perfectly. The lions merge, forming Voltron in full majesty. The robot wields its blazing sword, cutting down the Dreadnought with a single strike. The galaxy witnesses Voltron's rebirth, sparking rebellion across countless systems. Zarkon, furious, declares war personally. The true battle begins. The princess's burden, Allura, reveals her own pain. Her father sacrificed himself to seal away Voltron long ago. She feels unworthy as the team's guide. Corrin encourages her, reminding her that leadership comes not from perfection, but from compassion. Allura takes command of the growing resistance fleet, becoming a symbol of hope. She and Shiro form a quiet bond built on mutual respect. The trap of Zarkon unleashes a weapon designed to destabilize the Lions' connection. During a major battle, Voltron disassembles mid-fight, leaving the team vulnerable. Shiro is captured by Zarkon himself, who taunts him with memories of his captivity. The team is shattered without their leader. Keith struggles with whether to take command, while Lance resents being overlooked. Rescue mission defying the odds, the team launches a daring rescue into Zarkon's flagship. Pidge locates Shiro in a Galra laboratory, discovering he is the key to controlling the Black Lion. The team faces overwhelming odds but refuses to leave without him. Keith takes reckless risks, nearly dying, but Lance saves him, bridging their rivalry at last. Shiro is freed, but weakened. The final confrontation, the climactic battle, erupts above a dying star. The Galra unleash their full armada, and Voltron must face Zarkon's personal warship. The fight pushes the team to their limits. Zarkon's mastery of Dark Quintessence nearly shatters Voltron. Shiro channels his inner strength, guiding the team in perfect harmony. Voltron ignites with radiant energy, embodying the will of the universe. Victory and sacrifice. Voltron slays Zarkon's warship with its blazing sword, scattering the Galra fleet. But the battle costs dearly. Shiro vanishes in a burst of light after the final strike, leaving the team broken. The galaxy erupts in celebration, though mourning their missing leader. The Paladins vow to continue the fight against the remnants of the Galra, honoring Shiro's sacrifice. Hope has been reborn, but peace is not yet won. Epilogue and post-credit tease the Lions are hidden again in a secret rebel base, awaiting their next call. Allura addresses the galaxy, uniting planets under a fragile alliance. Keith steps into reluctant leadership, supported by Lance, Pidge, and Hunk. In the post-credit scene, Sendak retrieves a fragment of Zarkon's armor infused with dark energy. A new shadow rises, hinting that the war has only just begun.